So this all happened in a year, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So how's life now that basketball is over for you?
It's been great, really just focusing on my business and trying to alchemize that competitive drive that I still feel.
And how's that?
I mean, it's business. It's just kind of different because in basketball, I have full control over the things I'm doing and I'm seeing the results instantly, where with business, it's like you wait and then it's all predicated on if somebody else likes it or not.
You said that basketball gave you control and you had instant results. Do you miss that?
Definitely, because I was able to be in full control of whatever it was that I was doing. So it's like if I missed a shot, I knew exactly why I missed and I could correct that right away. Where now with what I'm doing, again, it's all predicated on if somebody else likes it or not. Then, basketball itself, that one I don't have any regrets. I got to play 18, 19 years, received some pro contracts, got to play for the USA team. So I was able to walk away with no regrets from it.
Yes. I can absolutely understand that. Let's move forward and start talking about your adulthood. What made you start going to counseling?
I started going to counseling when I was 20, I want to say. It was like my junior year of college. Yeah, it was my junior year of college. I just transferred back to Brevard. Now I remember I wanted to go to counseling because I really wanted to just express and share how happy I was. Everything that I had just went through, everything I just experienced, I wanted to be able to tell somebody just how grateful I was to be in the position that I was in now, to be back playing again, to be back at the school that I love. So I reached out to Dee. She was our campus counselor, scheduled a session. So I went in, and it started off just like I wanted it to. We just talking, really vibing. Her herself, she also from Jersey. She also played ball when she was growing up. So it's somebody that I was able to really connect with. She kind of got where I was coming from. And we just having this conversation. And then like 15 minutes in, it take a major change. Before I know it, I'm opening up talking about my uncle being back on drugs. I'm talking about my brother getting locked up again. And it's stuff like that people don't even think about. Like when you being raised as an only child, knowing that you got a blood sibling out there. I'm talking about experiences I never told nobody about. Like, I didn't watch 2 people die before. I seen one lady, she had an aneurysm. That itself led to a stroke. Me and my little brother was at a football game, and she literally just dropped down the bleachers in front of us. The story came out the next day, and that was like her first day out the crib from her surgery, which was like a couple months ago. And then, like I said before, just being at my grandmother's crib, watching that person get stabbed in front of her crib, and, that nigga died. So it was crazy because it was a lot of experiences that I really never talked about. I guess those things that you just black out, you just bury it, you don't really think about it. And then you finally having a conversation with somebody and to feel so free. And then even feel comfortable enough that I'm saying these things that I never said before, bringing this information to the forefront that I forgot was even inside my mind. It was crazy. After that, I was going back every week. I think the first month or 2, it was really just me talking about a lot of pains, a lot of traumas, a lot of experiences that I had that I didn't even realize I had. Just really being able to get past all of that. After that, it started becoming me going, I'll say only like twice a month. Eventually I was only going like once a month. But it was really just a great experience. As soon as I got back home and was done school, one of the first things I did was look to see if I could find a counselor, find a therapist, somebody I'll be able to go talk to, because it's really such an asset to have. When you got somebody in your corner that's not just coming from that world and that environment that you from, sometimes you feel a lot more comfortable going to somebody that you feel like doesn't necessarily know what this is like. It's like they're more empathetic for it, they're more open to hearing about the experiences than what's going on. And then they're gonna be a lot more objective rather than looking at you and looking at the environment already knowing these certain things. They're really just going off of what you're telling them. So it's giving you a lot more, I'll say, direct and strategic guidance to you being able to realize and get to the path that you trying to be on. So I would really tell any and everybody, if you never did it, go to counseling, man. Go to therapy. Go find that person that you can talk to and talk to in a way that they're able to help you discover and learn and realize more of you.